We just wanted to have a quick discussion about, you know, men, women, relationships, partnerships, whatever ship you want to, situationships, all of that. Just kind of to get a male's perspective, because of course
entanglements,
right? Entanglements. It's normally just us girls talking, so we thought it would be cool to kind of have some guys on, let us know their thoughts on women.
I have a question. So let's you know, paddle back to cheating, right? Usually the type of I'm gonna say men because we're talking about, you know, the guys in here. So usually the type of women that man put themselves in a relationship with is not the same type of woman they decide to cheat with. Why is that? And why wouldn't you just get into a relationship with that type of person instead of being in a relationship with that other type of female?
That's a good question.
I mean, a lot of these things, the individual that you know, the individual in that situation, because I mean, if somebody's gonna cheat, they probably just gonna cheat for whatever reason they're gonna cheat for. I mean, I know guys who don't cheat, you know, who just stay with their girls and stuff. Like, it's not that they're just out there. Okay, I got the librarian. No, I gotta go get the stripper, and then no, I gotta go get the, you know. I don't think it's like that. You know, I don't think it's like that. But again, I don't know. It's whatever floats a guy's boat, man. It's not. Oh, she's this, so I gotta go get that. That's not how I see it. That's not where my mind has ever been. So I really can't tell if it's a broad spectrum thing.
Yeah, and I agree. Like, I don't feel like it's like you said, like, oh, I got a librarian, let me go get a stripper. I don't feel like it's like that. You know, it might seem like that way to the women because, you know, y'all gonna automatically assume that this woman is beneath you, you know. So I feel like, and as a man, if we cheat, we not gonna sit here and explain to you like, yo, no, like, she got a house, she got this, she got a business. Like, we just like, yo, we sorry.
Right.
So there's no need that you don't really know what this other woman is about. You just know what she did with your man. So, you know.
I don't think that we think that they're beneath us. I just think that usually it's, so I'm this type of chick and you cheated with someone who's completely different from me. Like, completely different from me. And it's like, okay, it's not, what for me, I don't think it's nothing about, oh, well, she's beneath me and why would you stoop down and blah, blah, blah. It's just that, you know, you went and you cheated with someone that we're so different.
Right.
Like, so different. Even though it's physically or financially or mentally, but we're completely different.
But I mean, not to cut you off, but okay, when you guys spoke of the emotional, you know, cheating, the emotional cheating where you would have some sort of connection with some other guy, the guy is normally different to your man, so it's pretty much the same thing. So, you know, like, you're not gonna have like AB here and then go find AB to go be friends with them, you know, like have that connection when you already have AB next to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much the same thing. So it just is what it is as far as I can see.
Yeah, and like, could you eat spaghetti every night for dinner?
I'm a really good cook, so who knows? Yeah, so, you know, I could.
Sometimes you want a steak, you know?
So it's not so it's just the fact that she's different, or that person is just different from what you already have. It's just a deviation from the norm, and that's what the attraction is.
I'm not gonna say that. I was joking. Like, but I feel like it's sometimes that's just how the ball rolls. Like, it's not like we're intentionally going out looking for somebody who's different than you. Like, maybe this person who is your complete opposite is the person who found me attractive as well. So it's not, I'm not gonna say it's intentional, like we're going out purposely looking for somebody who's the opposite of you or somebody who's totally different from you.
Okay. So I have a question. What are, in your opinion, the qualities of a good woman? What makes a good woman?
A good woman, yeah.
Quotation marks on that, because everybody's idea of that is different.
Facts.
Okay, well, let me start that one. A good woman. Basically a bunch of qualities that we said in the beginning. You know, somebody who's not going to be having no emotional attachments to nobody else because it's that heavy, apparently. Somebody who I feel like we could have. It's not ever going to be boring to the point where even if it's boring, it's thrilling. You know what I mean? Like that. We just connect like that. The connection to me is a major part. So as long as we connect, a lot of things would just happen naturally, and I think that'll push the individuals to become whatever the other individual really wants, because they both want the situation. So, but yeah, like I'm big into getting things done and moving forward, and making life as easy as possible to like financially and all of that. So if somebody's on that tip, and even if they're looking to learn together, and just as long as I'm the focal point, she'll be the focal point. And I guess that's the quality that's most important. Just let me be the focal point, and you get that reciprocated. That's the word.
I would say for me, it's somebody a woman who's not a pushover. Because like I said earlier, like I'm wrong sometimes. So I need somebody to let me know that. I need somebody to, be able to speak up and tell me I don't want to be wrong and just continue to be wrong. Also, like he said, somebody who has that financial mindset. Like I want you to be able, like if we split, I want you to be okay. I want you to be able to live on your own. And let's say we were married for 12 years, so now I got to give spousal support. I don't want that. I want somebody who can live on their own, somebody who has goals, somebody who has a career, somebody who's happy with themselves before they can be happy with me. And again, she gotta be beautiful. She has to. Like she absolutely has to. It might make me shallow, but I don't care.
I mean, I'm actually glad to hear you guys say that instead of like, she got to be a good cook, she got to clean the house, like all the bullshit that people normally
didn't cook at all.
Right.
We got Chipotle, man. We got Chipotle. We don't need cooks.
Right. Like, so that makes me happy to hear that that's not a part of being a good woman anymore. Like,
I mean, it helps. I'm not saying that you should show up and be cooking that puppy chow, but it helps.
But yeah, that's definitely good to hear, because I feel like most men were like, well, she got to be a good cook, she got to, all the like traditional shit that people normally equate a good woman to. But what I'm hearing is she has to be ambitious, she has to be honest, loyal, strong. Like that makes me happy.
Her own person,
right? Like an individual. Like it's okay to be self-sufficient. You don't have to be. You don't want her to be dependent upon you, which is amazing to hear. Even though that's a slippery slope, I will say, like as far as a woman being independent, sometimes men, y'all say that y'all like that, but only to a certain extent. So.
But you can't. I mean, you can't be independent within a union. And
I was just about to. That's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah,
you can't be self-sufficient.
It's a united independence.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where you shouldn't feel like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this myself and I don't need no help. I mean, that has its place, but that should not be the total mindset of the union. You know what I'm saying? You're independent to the point where I know, okay, she's contributing heavily to the situation, financially, emotionally, she holds it down, but not to the point where you should feel like, oh, this is mine. I did this. This is me. You get what I'm saying? It's a we thing, and you strong, and I'm strong, and we're strong. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. Like you said, like there's no room for independency in a relationship. Like I don't feel like a relationship will work if one person's independent and the other's independent. Like you got to come together. It's a team thing. It's not like you said, I did this and this is mine over here and that's yours over there. Like, nah, it's a union. It's supposed to be together.
Right, but you're still your own individual person, and it's okay to have your own friends and do your own thing. You don't want to be codependent.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's fine to have your own friends, to have, you know, separate things you do together, but to be independent, like, oh, this is my car and my car only. I don't want to see you touch my car. I don't want to see you look at my car. This is my TV. I don't want to see you touch this TV. I bought this TV. Like, that's not gonna work. It's fine to have separate, you know, things, friends, hang out with family, or, you know, it's cool, but you can't be just like, I did this, so this is mine.
Oh, I do that. So if it's mine, don't touch it.
Yeah. Right.
I'm trying to figure out if I've ever done that. I don't think so, because I'm so nonchalant about things. Yeah, okay. But I do, you know, I ain't gonna say it. I disregard that. Okay. Do you guys have any questions for us as the females? Although this is not what it's about, but still, I'm gonna give you the platform. You have any questions?
I'll ask you a question. Actually, got two questions that's sat on my mind since we started talking here, like where women think, you know what I mean? But you guys continually speak about having this separate life where you feel like you need to have your own friends, and just like what she just said, what Bay just said, to the point where, what does that mean to have your own friends? Because go ahead, Laura.
I want to go first. For example, for me, I would say to have my own friends and to be my own person, because like I grew up and like everything I had was always like, it's either a share type situation. So now that now that I am an adult, I want to have my own. So this is mine. So this is my friends. Like, this is my people who I do my things with. Like, for example, she and the other one at the club, these are my friends. We're not going to intertwine them. This is my friend. This is my relationship. This is my thing that you cannot come in between. You cannot take away from me. And I feel like it goes based off of everything I have. So if this is I don't think I've ever said this is my vehicle. I lied, I have. But that's because I grew up with nothing. So this is mine. Like, I've done so much and I've come through so much for me to have mine. Like, I'm not willing to be like, oh, but this is ours. If it's gonna be ours, we should hour it from the jump. This should be ours. So this is our house because you and I, we bought this house. But if, not saying I'm gonna throw it in your face, but if you come into a relationship with me and I already have my house, I feel like this is my house. You met me with this X, Y, and Z. This is mine. You met me with this money. Mine.
It's mine.
Cause like the stuff that I had to go through before you get it.
I get all of that. I get the whole, okay, I was pushing this car before you met me. That's fine. But what I'm saying is, in a relationship, in a union with a guy or whatever, and because that's what we're talking about, and you guys talking about having your own life. So if you're gonna have your friends and I'm gonna be your man and we living our life, how shitty would it be if when your friends come around, it's uncomfortable because I don't know your friends? You feel me? I don't know who these people are. As close as you guys are together, that's a separate world to what we have. And then we're supposed to be clicking like that, and then your friends come around and I don't know your friends. You know what I mean? So how do you guys feel about that? Because if I have friends that you don't know, you just start seeing random messages on my phone, whatever, women coming around, you don't have no clue who they are, but they're my friends. y'all catch feelings first, so I don't understand what you guys talking like.
Is even usually, first of all, usually we have when we talking about us having friends, is you well for me, it's usually like a female. Like I don't have much male friends because I just don't entertain much people. But maybe Bailey should go ahead and answer.
No. Before Baylor go, I want to go. I totally agree with AB. I get that you have friends that you've been friends with since high school or middle school, but I don't feel like in a relationship there's no reason why I don't know your friends. Why y'all always going out alone? Like why what's the problem with it being a group thing including me? Like I'm your man. So why are you always going out with these friends by yourself? Like what are y'all doing that I can't tag along?
Why would you want to tag along?
I want to say, am I echoing?
Like my brother said, girls' night. All right, cool. I don't want to hang out with you and your girls, but as a woman and you going out with your male friends, why can't I go?
I feel like personally, I feel like it's very important to have your own life outside of your relationship, because for me, when I get into a relationship, I get very possessive. I get not possessive, but just territorial. Like this, you know what I'm saying? This is mine, this is me. So I get very codependent and my whole life becomes intertwined with this person's life. And you lose your own identity in that because you're us. It's us now. It's not a me thing and a you thing, it's us. I get that, but I still feel like it's so important to maintain your individuality. It really is, because you still have to know what makes you happy, what you like. You know, if you it's okay to like, you don't have to like what he likes and do what he wants to do. Like it's okay to do things apart and come back together, of course, but why can't we do things separately? Like I don't see the point in my man having to come with me to chill with my friends. Like we trying to have some girl talk, we trying to talk some shit. Like
I think he just corrected himself. Like that's why I said let me send it on to you, because I don't, like he just said that he don't care to be with your girlfriends, but when it comes to your male friends, because like that's why I asked, like, why would you want to be with the girlfriends? Like, you just want to hear us talk about.
I'm gonna have girl talk with the niggas too. Like if they're my friends, we talking about bitches, we talking about all of that. Like again, these are my friends. Like I mean, it's not a problem for you to come, but it's like for you to just sit there. You don't know what we're talking about. We're talking about what happened at work or whatever. You don't work with us. You don't know. Like we're talking about things that you just really have no idea of. So I feel like it's more of an insecurity on the man's part, because it's like, why do you want to come? Like, you know, you just want to sit there and be nosy and listening, because we're not doing anything that you can't be part of. But it's like, why do you want to
go? Because you're with a group of males. What do you mean?
So that's an insecurity on that man's part.
But I don't feel like that's an insecurity. Okay. I feel like that's you. I can't be in a relationship with a woman who's constantly hanging out with men all the time. Like I don't do that. Like I can't do that, because, and especially if I don't know these male friends, it's just, oh, this is my friend. Because a lot of time, a friend that you had before is a friend that y'all used to mess around with. So I'm not with it. And especially, and I'm not saying like every time y'all go out, like I'm trying to tag along, but once in a while, like you go out with your male friends and you're like, yo, you want to come? All right, cool, I'll come this time. The next couple times, I don't want to go.
You see, the thing isn't like, I wasn't even talking so much about like coming to hang out with you and your crew, because I could know who your friends are, or me being the kind of person that I am. I don't have to come kick it with your crew. Like, but if you're trying to act like your crew is all, you know, like, oh, like you stay there and this is my crew, like that's weird. That's weird shit to me. Like, huh? You know what I mean? So if it's all like you think twice for me to even suggest, okay, yeah, tonight I'm gonna come up. You know, it'll be kind of like, oh shit, like I don't know how this is gonna go down, because these worlds are so separate. You know what I'm saying? But to know your friends, that's cool. Maybe I might like your friends, but I'm not the kind of guy who gonna want to be like, oh, we going out tonight? Oh yeah, I'm coming. I don't care for that shit. But just don't treat it like you over there and me and my clique over here. Like, let it be an open situation where it's like, hey, if you want to come through. If not, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think. If it's too secret, if it's too sacred to you that I can't even enter if I wanted to, that could bring issues along, in my mind.
Right.
Right, but so would it be the same if say a girl has a hobby that she likes to do, that's her thing, it's her own thing, she just wants it for herself, she doesn't want to include you in it because it's just one thing that she wants to do that she likes to do alone. She likes to paint, you know what I'm saying? And that's just her thing, or take pictures, whatever. Like she just wants it for herself. Why is that wrong?
Will she never show me her paintings? Will she never ask me my opinion on anything? Will she never say, hey, I'm thinking about, would she never share those thoughts with me? Because if it's her hobby and she wants it for herself, I'm not trying to say, hey, you brush this side and I brush that side. But she will show me, hey, this is what I did. This is what I paint. She gonna include me if I'm important. And that's something she loves, you feel me? Because she's gonna wanna know what I think.
I don't know. If she's a writer or something, and she just like she has a journal, like she doesn't want to share that with you because it's her own thoughts.
A journal is different.
Very different.
Okay.
Like it's different when like give me a hobby that you can do that you don't need to include your spouse in, like, or your significant other.
What if I don't want to? What if she don't want to?
That's the thing. Why not?
Because it's hers. Alone.
Exactly. And that's a lot of women's problem is you can't just, like, when I'm in a relationship, I want you involved in every aspect of my life. Like, I'm not saying like you got to be deeply involved, like feel the way I feel about it, but some things like that I care about, I want you to care about too. Like me, I love watching sports. So I'm not going to be like, oh, sports is on, get out the living room, go upstairs. How that sound?
Oh shit, that was dope pass.
Like I don't feel like there's anything that you like, this is mine and only I need to do this. You don't need to be around. Like, why?
If it's a genuine situation, that wouldn't be. You know what I'm saying? That just wouldn't be.
But sometimes it's just like the type of relationship you could have with that person. So the type of, let's say if I also have male friends and me and my male friends, like the type of relationship that we have, I'm not saying that they're touching up on me or nothing like that, but like we're comfortable with each other. And then you come around and then all of a sudden you have a problem with it, and me and this person never had nothing in those kind of, nothing sexual, nothing in that so intimate. But you come around and you witness, oh, well, we gonna keep it natural, we gonna keep it genuine, and then you come around and you have a problem with it, and it's like, okay, so do I have to pick between my man or my relationship or my friendship? Like it's sometimes you just don't want to, blame both of them just because the outcome might not be as fucking sunshine and rainbows and fucking butterflies and shit.
Yeah,
if that makes sense. Because for example, if I was to be with someone and they have a whole bunch of female friends, no, I'm very secure in me. Like you can't tell me shit. I'm very secure in myself. And right on period. And you have a whole bunch of female friends and I don't know what you're doing. Honestly speaking, I don't know what you're doing. You could be the most loyal person to me and then behind my back you're completely different, because I don't think anyone that cheats, their partner knows that they're cheating, So you can make me feel so comfortable with all your friends or whatever the case may be, and then now I say, you know what, let me just come. Like, y'all going to the bath? I want to drink some water in the bath too, so let me come with y'all. And then maybe when she laughs, she touches you a little too much. This has been a touch for fucking over a decade, but then that touch bothers me. So what you gonna end your friendship with this chick, or you gonna make me continue feeling insecure about the situation?
No, like I feel like in that situation you have to correct it with your friend. Like, chill. But
I mean, it's something that's been happening. So if you never told her to chill from the jump, why when I have to come around you have to tell her to chill? Like it's a general touch that she does, but I don't fucking like it. Like, why is she touching you? But then that's something that you never even notice it because it's been happening for, y'all have this friendship for over a decade, so it's been happening for over a decade, and here you come.
And guess what? As friends, I'm willing to tell you something that my spouse doesn't like. Like, yo, like, chill. She don't like that. Like, because my spouse is more important.
Right. You said spouse, so it has to be your wife. You're not
a significant other. Sorry, significant other. But to get back with Bae said when earlier she said that anything you wouldn't do in front of your spouse or a significant other is cheating. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been in a relationship where my significant other and her friend haven't done anything, like nothing sexual, but they flirt. Like they say little things like, oh, that ass looking fat, or oh, like that smile, or shit like that. So if we out together, I mean, if I'm not out with y'all while y'all out, that's cheating, correct? If y'all making these little flirtatious comments to each other, correct?
Yeah, period. Yeah. That's period. Yeah, that's like regardless if you're there or not, that's cheating.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So I'm still not understanding as to why, like the whole friendship thing has to be like separated.
Okay. All right.
I think they just think about it in theory because when Bae's over there talking about, you know, this is my art, yeah, right. If you got your portrait posted up in a room somewhere and you love your man or you really want your man and you ain't showing them that. If I was that guy that you painting and you just painting all these paintings and you ain't showing me, I'm gonna leave you, man. You feel me? That's some psycho, that's some crazy shit.
Not leave.
So, yeah, I mean, why can't I see it? Because I'm gonna get curious. If this is your hobby that you so into all the time, I'm gonna wonder. Let me see, like, what's up? Oh no, like, what the fuck you painting? Like, plans or something? Like, what's up? So
I mean, I get it, I do, but I'm just saying, I still believe that you have to maintain your individuality in a relationship somehow.
Okay,
you have to.
So if anything, right? If you just want to know where I'm at, who I'm with, just because we're in a relationship and like you genuinely want to know where I'm at and who I'm with, that's not a problem. As long as you don't feel the need to run up on me because I'm with Tom or I'm with Vic or I'm with Harry, and you're like, well, you know, let me go check up. Like, as long as you don't care, you're not like that. Well, it is what it is. You can meet whoever you want to meet. Like, because me personally, I don't have nothing to hide. I do want to keep them separate. I might not invite you, but yeah, you can know who you know. You can know Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Well, I mean, even to invest any kind of real time with a woman, there has to be a level of trust. So, if you think that you had to keep your friends separate because your dude might run up on you unsuspectedly, then that's already a weak situation. Because if he can't feel like, oh yeah, she good. If he always gotta be checking up on you or running up on you out the blue, then that's not a good situation at all.
Sure.
Exactly. And I do want to just quickly circle back to the whole, we're talking about friends a lot, I don't know why, but it just seems to be the topic. But say, like, it's your example, Laura, you have a friend that haven't been friends with for years, but your new boyfriend or whoever doesn't like that friend. Or your new girlfriend does not like that friend. Are you going to, just only your girlfriend, it's only a dating thing. That's not your wife, not your husband. So at what level do you decide, like, okay, I'm going to switch up my life for this person when that's just your girlfriend? I feel like that's a husband-wife thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When we're married, okay, you have a problem with something, you let me know, I'm going to do that for you. But as a boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like you don't get all of that because why would I switch up my life for a boyfriend that could possibly be temporary? So.
Well, I think if you like, it's not. I don't think it necessarily has to be a husband thing, but you had to have some sort of idea in your mind as to how serious the situation is if you guys gonna build together. Because it doesn't have to be a husband for you guys to start building together. You know what I mean? You guys can move in together and be sharing things and supporting each other's, emotionally, financially, whatever. Just having a team look. Then you're gonna have to weigh how you feel about, the way that person feels, because your friend is just your friend who you guys kick it and talk shit with, but this is the dude you're building with. So if you think that, oh, you shouldn't feel this kind of way because that's my friend forever, but then y'all splitting bills, and when you down, he pick you up, and when he don't, you pick him up. You're gonna tell him to chill because he feels some kind of way. Then you're gonna have to, figure that out for yourself. But that might put the whole situation in jeopardy. So you figure out which one you want more.
I feel like her question, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that's where her question was going. Like, if you knew, we dating. Well, first of all, what does dating? Does dating mean like you're a boyfriend and girlfriend? Like, I don't get it. Is that what the girlfriend I'm dating mean?
Basically, yeah.
Okay, so I just started dating somebody, and Tom and I, we real close, but then here comes Delroy, who I just started dating, and Delroy instantly have a problem with Tom. It could genuinely be because he's a male. Like, to be honest with you, me and Delroy, we're gonna have to have that conversation and figure out what is his problem with him, because you have to genuinely tell me, like, what is the problem you have with this person for me to even have the thought of considering whatever you have going on, because this is my friend. First of all, I don't consider much people to be my friends. So if I consider somebody to be my friend, it has to be someone who's actually been there for me. It has to be someone that when I'm down, this person is there bringing me the fuck back up. I don't even want that person to be down with me. Like, I would need that person to be bringing me back up. So that's a friend. Here she goes with another phone call. What is this phone call?
Oh, my phone is dying.
It's pretty natural to know, like, if you just start dating some dude or dating some whoever, and they got a problem with you, your long-time people, they're brand new, so they really don't have no legs to stand on to be telling you shit about who you're talking to. But whenever you arrive to a point in the situation between you and whoever where you feel like, I could kick it with this dude, he's important to me. No, that's not going to be the first date, or that's not a brand new thing. So whoever is brand new trying to call shots and edit your life, I would think that's a no-brainer. It's like, yo, like, you chill the fuck out or you get the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I agree.
I feel like you have to have a real reason. If you just don't like them just because they're a man and you're insecure, like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like you said, like, you gotta have a legitimate reason for me to be like, all right, but if it's just because they're the opposite or the same sex, the opposite sex as me, then no.
Yeah. Like I just said it earlier. Like, marriage is not my end game. So I'm not gonna wait until we're married for me to be like, okay, well, I don't like you, this friend, that friend, other friend. It has to be like, this other person is generally making me feel uncomfortable with whatever actions that they're doing, or maybe I feel like you're giving more to them that you're giving to me, and we're supposed to be on a different level. So, like, we in this relationship, this partnership, this bond, and you have a friendship. Not saying that you need to throw that friendship aside, but I just need you to make some accommodation, make some adjustment to make me feel secured in this relationship. And then I don't care. Like I would say, I'm shit. And for somebody to come in my spot, it's because you want them in my spot, not because I'm lacking anything. So do what you gotta do, boo. If that's what you want to, if I'm letting you know that something's making me uncomfortable and you don't care for my feelings.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Huh?
I mean, I don't know if Rob have any questions for you guys. I don't know.
You have another one. Oh, yeah.
You know me.
No, go ahead.
Okay, Babe, again. I heard you say earlier that when we're talking about the whole cheating situation, you're like, the emotion. When you ask if the woman cheats if we would take them back. And then you said something also nonchalantly where you were like, I mean, you know, you can fucking do it, have a one night stand. That happens. But if it, what? Huh?
No, oh
No, that's not what I said.
no, I was just saying for me, emotional cheating is worse. You know, having sex with somebody else, not that it happens and it's okay, but I would get over, I can see myself getting over that faster or better than you having an emotional connection to somebody else.
What about the emotional connection? Okay, what can that emotional connection be though? Like if you and I are in a relationship or whatever, and I'm over here having this emotional connection with this chick, what's that like? What is that?
Like for me, if you like her, you know, you're looking forward to talking to her, you're talking to her every day, you're giving her your time and like conversation. If you
Sound like you describing a friend.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Sound like you describing a friend.
No.
If you like this person,
so okay, for example, if you come home and you're like fucking pissed at like you pissed. You come home from work and you're pissed, and I'm over here like, yo, babe, like what's going on? What happened? And you're like, nothing. You just got give me a fucking attitude. And this motherfucker texts you, calls you, fucking
brighten up your day.
you, and you got a big ass smile on your face. That's a motherfucking problem.
You like this person.
Like you like this person. Like you and then so I'm asking you what's wrong. You can't tell me, but then this person calls you and you go, man, you don't know, man, bro. You don't know what happened to that work. Pause. The fuck? I asked you, what the fuck is your problem? And you nothing, just flipping shit in the house, and then but this person calls you and you go ahead and you give like that's an like you confiding in this person, and you can't tell me. No, I'm not saying that everything you gotta tell me, but you gotta tell me everything.
So what you're saying is if I show up pissed from work and you know you ask what's up and I kick back and spill my guts and yeah, this is what happened at work, and it's like, oh baby, and then later on it's like, hey look, I'm gonna step off for a minute and then go, you know, bang this chick out and then come back. That's cool. Well, at least he gave
No, it's not cool. It's not cool either way. It's not cool either way.
I mean, I'm just asking. I'm just. You know.
I mean, and like to Laura's scenario, it's like, what if I tell you? What if multiple times I would have told you like this is how my day went, and you like, damn, that's crazy, and that's all you say. But I tell my friend, and she give me advice like, oh, you should do this to make your, you know, it'll make your day better. Or maybe she works there, so she knows, you know.
So she know what the fuck, so you don't need to talk to her about it again. Definitely. You know what's up? You don't need to hear the story a second time.
I thought you were secure. What are you talking about?
I listen. No. I am very secure, but that doesn't mean that I'm out here willing to have the person who I'm trying to build this partnership with go ahead and be emotional with somebody else. Like, nah, that shit is for me.
Okay.
Like, there's certain things that is for your partner. That just it. No matter how secure you are, there's certain things that's for me.
Right. And Robert, to your example, that's a communication issue between you and your partner that y'all need to discuss. That you shouldn't go run into someone else because you're not getting it from your partner. You need to discuss that and figure out how can we better build us instead of running to someone else to fill that for you.
I mean, that was just an example. I don't have a problem.
No. I wasn't saying that would be the solution to that. If you feel more comfortable talking to this person, if that's where you're connecting, then obviously that previous connection, something needs to change. Maybe needs to end because obviously y'all not on the same wavelength at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
That's what I was saying.
That makes sense.
Any more questions?
No, I think that's it for me, the questions.
All right, let's go, Robert. What you got?
Rob.
Okay, so
Yeah, all this time to think of a question.
I got a lot of editing to do, bro.
no, I don't really have any questions.
You don't?
I don't really have any questions.
Okay. Okay. I feel like I have another one, but I need to formulate my thoughts first.
No, my phone is
But shit
dying.
out. Huh?
My phone is dying. I keep getting the little thing.
Okay. So go ahead and do the outro.
Oh, we done? I thought.
Well, if your phone is dying, and you do
No,
the
I'm
best.
just saying. We can keep going. I'm just saying.
Okay. Like I like this. We should have more guests. What are you drinking? Oh my god.
Beer.
We were supposed to have wine.
Oh, we always forget.
We were supposed to use that damn basically unpopular cups. Shit.
Next time.
We've been saying that. So y'all sure no more questions? No more nothing?
Nah, I'm good.
I don't have any questions.
Okay, well, thank you to our guests, to AB and to Rob for joining us. We just wanted to have a quick discussion about, men, women, relationships, partnerships, whatever ship you want to, situationships, all of that. Just kind of to get a male's perspective, because of course,
entanglements.
Right, entanglements. It's normally just us girls talking, so we thought it would be cool to kind of have some guys on, let us know their thoughts on women, and it was very interesting to say the least. So thank you both for your time, and as always, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share. Let us know what you think. Drop some comments. Give us some questions. We can get these guys back on here. We can ask them more questions and pick their brains and see what else they want to tell us. So thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.